Take two. Hey y'all, what is up, y'all? It is me, Tasha C. And if y'all looking at through the title of this video slash vlog, and please pray for me, send your good vibes and energy for me, my family right now. It has been a long day for me, and my mom especially, and then we, of course, had like family checking in on us and stuff. Oh gosh. Um, to make this long story short, well, I mean, it's not short because it's still pending, it's, day by day. Well, we had to take my dad to the emergency at the hospital today. Now, actually, we first thought, because this would occur in March, at the same time, he has lymphedema. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm terrible with pronouncing words. But there, he already had like testing for it with his heart already. And so even though he was going to the vein doctor with his leg with the veins around that time doing a year follow-up of his other condition, my mom was there at the time. They got, so where he had his doctor's appointment at that time is connected to the hospital. So that doctor had to mow my dad to the emergency ER, and he was having some of the same effects, like some of the effects that we thought like this was happening today. Like he was fine, we left the house, but it, by the time he was like, couldn't breathe and everything else, so forth. So at the time, when that happened in March, the end of March of this year, and like to April, he stayed at the hospital almost a whole week. But it turned out he had fluid around his heart, and it was due to him having heart failure. Eventually, it was straightened out, and he was doing follow-ups and everything. So today, to make a long story short, so yesterday, started. He's one of those stubborn people that does not like to admit, like if he's not doing, I'll say I'm fine, and know he not feeling well and stuff like that, or certain things, or just being very passive or whatever. So today, well, actually yesterday, forgot y'all, because like I said, I'm just still trying to calm down. Ugh. So earlier today, around maybe 9 or 10 something, he admitted that he was not feeling well, and the day before he was saying he was congested, like thinking it was his sinuses and stuff. But what I noticed for the past week, come to think about it, he started taking more naps, was the only other sign of this that we noticed that something was different, because he was taking more and more naps. But I mean, he's 90 years young and stuff, so we're thinking maybe that's also another reason why that could be. I mean, yeah, even though he's a very independent person, okay, he only uses a walker to walk around the house to get his exercise in, and he cooks and cleans. Like I said, when I mean he's mobile, he does pretty much everything himself. Okay, I mean he don't drive as much, of course, but he still came. And I mean his long short term memory is excellent. Okay, so other than that, we wouldn't have known if anything else was wrong. So jumping back today, y'all. This morning, my mom ended up trying to call this cardiologist, and the cardiologist, y'all, has retired without no notice. So I don't know what's something going wrong with him, whatever, a couple weeks ago without notification. So my mom called the primary physician, and then she suggested, okay, take that to the hospital, because even when she runs tests and stuff, that's not going to be, quick enough. So by the time we got to the hospital, it was like he's holding on to his chest, he's starting to breathe, and he was just asking the Lord, help me, God help me, God help me. And it wasn't until we got like to the emergency door where the point is like he's verbally not able to talk, his eyes are still alert, whatever, and we had to get him help to, get into the wheelchair and have him back in the ER. So at first they were trying to see, was it, did he have a past, was it a heart attack? Was it heart failure? Was it blockage around his heart? No, it is none of those things. After time and, after scanning x-rays and so forth and scans, which my dad at this time is still in the cardiac ICU. We read to him like he's breathing and stuff because they had to resuscitate him. Had to use CPR on him twice. Okay, but he's been okay. Okay in that sense. But he's still like, for example, at times where they're getting medicine, put him, like to calm down because like he does jerking when he's opened his eyes so many times. It seems like it's more. It's been happening since they had to do the procedure. So far, it turns out that what happened was, they found that it's his right lung has collapsed. There was a hole in his right. There's a hole in his right lung, so they did a procedure which my mom signed to to repair it. So right about now we're still waiting for results. So of course, he's got to heal from the procedure and stuff. But that's what turned out was the problem. Is not actually his heart at all. I mean, like I said, besides the post pain they gave, like I said, sedative medicine, and if it doesn't work out, they also gave medicine to help with the procedures. They had to put a certain garbage, or of course, it's like the breathing tube is also there as well to stop him because he did accidentally, bit on his tongue as well. So they had to, put a guard in there. I don't know. I'm saying the correct medical terms, y'all. Like I say, just bear with me. So it's I'm not gonna lie, it is a lot to see him. Even though I'm glad like they resolved the problem, I'm not gonna say like I'm just okay or and it's taking it. We just taking it every moment step by day, but it to see that I'm not gonna lie, I'm not okay. I'm glad that my dad is getting the help that he is right now, but I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't know that I did not have enough. So if y'all see a jump in the video, I'm just gonna merge both of these together. But like I said, just keep me and my family in your prayers, and I'll give the updates. Sorry, I see a cricket on the darn. Is that a cricket? Oh, okay. But like I said, just keep our prayers up, y'all. Husband loves everybody. Send prayers, positive vibes, people. But like I said, I just wanted to touch bases of what was going on. We're gonna put in there that next time when I come back on here, it will be positive and better results. All right, let me get off of here.